What's up, my fellow big backs? Here's everything that I ate on day one in Tokyo. We started off our day with a continental breakfast at the hotel. These muffins were filled with caramel. I had 6. Then we had to go get these slutty little strawberries covered in chocolate. They were like crunchy and crispy. Same with these grapes. You can't hear it, but they really, really were crunchy. Had to hit ramen. Got to get that gyoza. And then we had a beer that was made with the noodles from said ramen. There was a lot going on, but it was delicious. It's crazy. Get with the program. These noodles, as long as they were hot, yes, I did burn my mouth multiple times throughout. The pork, great. The egg, fantastic. The broth, still burning me halfway through. I've also made the executive decision that this is the proper size for a gyoza. Small. The smaller, the better. Size matters. And obviously, it's got me looking 9 months pregnant after that meal alone. But lest we forget, we are in Japan, so obviously you have to hit a 7-Eleven. I got these grapes. They were like this yummy grape covered in chocolate. They were disgusting. I hated them. You can't not do an egg sandwich. So I got the egg sandwich. This was not disgusting. This was delicious. I want 12. Give me 15 of these right now. And then these were the freeze-dried mangoes, also covered in chocolate. I assumed it was chocolate, but it was white chocolate. These were also delicious. They were kind of like a crunchy, crispy, but gooey on the outside. Then I got these rice crackers with brie in the middle. It was a little stinky. The rice was great. The brie was fine. And just in case you forgot how far away Tokyo is, it is 16 hours ahead of Seattle. I chugged that entire Starbucks. Then Barrett got this yuzu lemon soda. It was nice. I didn't know what yuzu was, but it's like a citrus, I think. And to cap off the night, we went to an omakase-style meal at Wagyu Mafia. I don't know how to pronounce that word. This was a private dining experience with like 15 courses where the chefs kept yelling at us like, "Interase!" Which they told me what it meant, and it was like good luck or something, and I completely forgot. But basically, it's full of lots and lots of meats. The meats were raw. The meats were cooked in fire. There were all sorts of like local Japanese dishes, obviously like a gyoza, lots of hot sauces. Everything was delicious. It was going well. And then they started to get a little bit like showy with it. We brought out caviar bumps. They started to bring out things that were a little bit weirder. I tried all sorts of like sea urchin. There was some sort of tongue in here. We got these sandwiches. They were either Wagyu or Kobe beef, but they were covered in gold flakes. They were delicious. We did more caviar bumps. They brought out some sort of crushed onion type of soup. And you know how some soups are flavorless? This one was not one of those. Here is that tongue that I was telling you about. And in case you were curious, here's a comparison. It was literally tongue. They started bringing out these truffles and they were shredding like half a truffle on everything that we were eating, and it was delicious. Then they started feeding us. And in case you were looking for my POV, here you go. I never said that this was my best angle. Then we did a wasabi challenge. They fed me again, and there was a ton of wasabi that I was eating. The way I was sweating. I am a redhead. I am not meant to sweat like that, though I do like spice. Look, here is the show. Flowers everywhere. These little boxes had some sort of sea urchin. Pineapple, I didn't love it. That's all.